Welcome back to the Minority Men Show. Y'all was just tuning in to Mr. Biggie. Nah, that was just the instrumental.
I just thought.
But in the building we got Mr. Wilson. I know you just hating because I know my history. I know my rap history.
Come down, selector.
We got Bree in the building.
Hey.
Texting away. My boy Blue Collar in the building.
About to say hi again?
Nah, not really. Not if you don't want to. Anthony Cook.
I am here.
All right, we got our special guest, Mr. Wilson, in the building. So we're talking about mentorship and what are the things to look for in a mentor. And one of the things we were talking about right before we went to break, and remember people, this is our more segment, motivating others through real experiences. So Mr. Wilson was talking about the man on the block. Can that man on the block be a mentor? Mr. Wilson said yes, he can be, good or bad. But at the same time, what are some of the qualities or traits that you look for in a mentor?
My number one trait to look for when I see a mentor is many people are mentors that don't even know it, and they do it every day, and they're beautiful at it. Is a person that has the ability to give, and that's where it starts from, to give back in any type of form. If you have the ability to really give back, and give back in a manner that it's natural, it's love, that's the foundation of a great mentor.
Okay. So the fact of giving back, I like that. Now, we're talking about the man on the block, though. What are some of the traits you look for on the man on the block in terms of mentorship?
All man on the block is not 100% bad. There's a lot of dudes out there that are hustling, bustling, and made it to a certain plateau of the ghetto superstar. And all of us know those type of guys, and I've seen them give back all the time. Turkeys and Christmas dinners, or turn on somebody's lights in the neighborhood, or maybe get someone's car fixed, or whoever the older statesmen in the neighborhood, they always take care of them. Big mama of the neighborhood always, takes care or whatever. So it's not always 200% negative like we always, not we as the media likes to say it. They always give back in some form of fashion also, but we always hop on the most disgusting part of a street corner guy or a hustler or the man on the block, not knowing the real factors or reasons why they're there.
I like that.
For example, why you would have generations of hustlers.
Hey, generations of pimps.
Yes. Generations of hustlers and pimps. I mean, it's very simple. The society that we live in is set up for us to automatically fail.
I'm sorry, not to cut you, but there's a book written by a famous pimp, Iceberg Slim.
Beautiful.
That that you want to learn about business, you need to read that book. And he breaks it down. He breaks it down to a degree. You're like, wow, okay. Don't condone what he did. His pimping, whatever. But at the same time, in terms of his business knowledge and how he brought that from the street, it's unbelievable. Like, he can run a Fortune 500 company.
There's no difference, and that's the point that they try to put into us, that there's a difference between saying being a street person and running a company. There's no difference. Actually, running a company is 500% worse than anything you can do in the street.
Dang.
We got to get into that.
Wow, that's deep.
So running a company is 10 times worse
than anything. I don't care how vile, disgusting, nasty, any person we've heard about in history to say anything wrong with ghetto in the hood or whatever it's done doesn't even scratch the surface of what any type of major corporation has done.
Or country.
Or country.
All right.
Or the United States government. Or Monsanto. or I can continue to go on.
Yeah, after this short commercial break, though. So 857-366-5444. We'll be right back with the Minority Men Show.
The bone, no. You know what's about to go down. DJ, play this. take off. Look at me, mama, no hands. I like to drop it low when I dance, and then I go into a handstand. Make them turn it up, 'cause it's my jam. God almighty, damn if this ain't a party. Only dimes up in here, you ain't have to invite me. All my girls independent, if we got it, we spend it. What we want up in here, we just go and we get it, yeah. We got sparkles on the bottles, spikes on the heels, standing on the couches like we at home for real. We only rock the dopest, then we Instagram the moment. Keep the camera focused, pose. Seeing all my girls caught up, a couple friends get it poppin', and tomorrow do the same thing again like, it's the weekend, it's the weekend. Seeing all my girls caught up, a couple friends get it poppin', and tomorrow do the same thing again like, it's the weekend, Look at me, mama, I'm in the club, I'm sipping bubbles, I'm turned up, I'm in the wrong place, trying to find love, but that's okay, 'cause I don't give a boy, I can't call it, you know that I be on it, going into the morning, that's the purpose of ballin', we so cool in our section, that we dancing and texting, flexing, go ahead, hit the exit, yeah, we got sparkles on the bottles, spikes on the heels, standing on the couches like we at home for real. We only rock the dopest, then we Instagram the moment. Keep the camera focused, pose. Seeing all my girls caught up, a couple friends get it poppin', and tomorrow do the same thing again like, it's the weekend, it's the weekend. Seeing all my girls caught up, a couple friends get it poppin', and tomorrow do the same thing again like, it's the
Man, I don't know what to tell you. Caught a flight to Paris, but I woke up in Australia. And it ain't a hard to tell. I got money on my mind, it don't take a fortune teller. But you could talk to my teller. I be laughing to the bank, it be comical as ever. When it comes to the pleasure, don't nobody do it better. I be digging up inside it like I'm trying to find treasure. Baby, I go. Anybody on my level? What the hell, no. All about the life like it's all I know. Bobby Ray Benz, yeah, that's all I know. Dark liquor, that's all I pull. Yeah, that's all I pull. Yeah, that's all I pull. I be up all night, I'm a night owl. Give her that pipe till she pipe down. I ain't afraid to splash in it. Cowabunga, I wipe out. And my blood is longer than a lighthouse. Cause life is shorter than biker shorts. So I fly the course and I light the torch and leave instrumentals on life support. And I'm gone.
Welcome back to the Minority Men Show. We're in the building right now. We're talking about all type of things. Alkaline water, drug dealers running corporations. This is how we do in the Minority Men Show. Well, Mr. Wilson, before we went to commercial break, once again, for all those people that didn't get the opportunity to listen to us on the first half of the show, just give a quick rundown of who you are, what you're about, what you're doing, and where can people contact you.
I'm the founder, CEO of Go Getter Enterprises. Go Getter Enterprises is a small advisory group for the business owner. So basically what I did was all the bumps and headaches and roadblocks that I went through trying to start my own business, start my own movement and help people, I basically wrote them down and tallied them up. And I kept searching them, researching them. And when I formatted it, blocked it up, and say, this is what I did. This is what most people are gonna have the trouble with. Don't do this. Don't run into that wall. And then from there, I just put some other stuff on it that I was naturally doing with, consulting, marketing, promotion, web and graphic design, and keynote speaking, because I love to run my mouth. And all that together is Go Get It Enterprises.
All right. So if a person wanted to get in contact with you, how would they get in contact with you?
www.gogetit247.com. Email will be info@gogetit247.com. Phone number is 1-888-867-2399. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And I just want to let the people know, we, the Minority Men Show, have utilized GoGetIt247.com and Go Get It Enterprises. It's a wonderful thing. Support this brother.
Great program.
He knows what he's doing.
Thank
Trust
you.
and please believe.
Thank
He's
you.
doing
I
big
appreciate
things.
that.
So we're talking about mentorship, and we're just kind of, going back and forth and letting people know, some of the ideas that you have when it comes to mentoring. And what inspired you to, one, start up Go Get It 247.com and the whole program? What inspired you to do that?
First of all, let's be clear. Everyone in this room right now is a great person, and everyone has a God-given talent. So most of us are doing what we really want to do anyway every day, all day, 7 days a week. You just got to find out what it is, tap into it, make it, get the wax out and buff it up and shine it and make it presentable. And that's what I saw myself doing all the time. I was always talking to people. People was always calling me, asking me what my opinion was. People was always calling me and say, hey, Steve, we got this issue or problem. This is what it is, but we're kind of scared to say something. Okay, so what is it about? And if it's about fighting, the machine or corruption, I'm always with it. So tying all these things together and always having someone in my life, always, that mentored me and told me, hey, Steve, this is the right way to go or the wrong way to go. It all comes back full circle.
So it wasn't like a particular event that happened. You got, because when you hear these stories, you hear the Jay-Z's, what made them the person that they are is because they got denied something. He went to a couple of record companies and they told him no, so he started selling records out of his back of his car. So was it something like that, Mr. Wilson, that you wanted to start a business and somebody was like, you know what, no, I'm not going to give you the loan or whatever it is, and you say, you know what, I'm just going to go beyond that. I'm going to do my own thing.
I wouldn't say I really got denied, but my major thing is me just being a black man in America. And I don't want to just everybody want to hop on the race car.